Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is sort of part 3 of my little Greensborough history tour. Now I'm not too far from where I filmed the last video at the swimming pools. Sorry, I got Charlie the digging dog with me right now, and we're going to head up here to a bunch of old abandoned unmarked graves from some of the pioneer families. So going to follow along the Plenty River here until we get to them. Now a big thank you again to Faye from Greensborough Historical Society. She's given me some old photos and some stuff along the way from the last few videos, so big shout out to her. And she also gave me this photo here, which is the pioneer families crossing the Plenty River across a ford across the stream. This is the exact area where that was. Obviously it's going to be almost impossible to tell where that was now, because from what I know the ford got washed away in storms and stuff like that. So not exactly too sure exactly where this photo was taken, but somewhere right along here. Now this is super overgrown, which is not great because obviously it's starting to warm up here, and we get a lot of tiger snakes down here, so keeping my eyes peeled. I just saw that bird in the river. It just ducked under the water. Thought it was a platypus. That would have been awesome, but no. I have a feeling that the crossing would have been literally somewhere around here. It just seems to be the part where the bank's the most easy to get down and up. Well, there's a nice little waterfall right there, but I do not want to head down there. The grass is really wild at the minute, and obviously snakes. Of course Charlie wants to go down there. Right, so just walking underneath the Greensborough bypass right now. Still just following the river along. I actually have no idea where I'm going. Yesterday me and Charlie put in about a 10k walk and filmed another video, so that'll be out at some point. Metal detecting video, so both of us are feeling a bit heavy in the legs at the minute, but we might stop and have a break soon. And I've never actually walked down here before. It's quite a nice spot to sit and have a break, take it all in and see some of the wildlife. There's a lot of ducks and some of those diving birds, and of course Charlie having a sook. Alright, we're just walking up on the what I think is actually very close to the grave sites, if not it, but this is the old aqueduct right here, and there is something to my right which we'll film a bit later on, but first we'll film this, then we'll film the graves, and then we'll come back to this other part. But this is the old aqueduct right here, no longer in use. The bridge was opened in 1981 and closed in 1977. The bridge is carried on 2 brass cast iron columns 18 inches in diameter, set on concrete foundations inside the Plenty River. The bridge is 210 feet long, divided into 4 spans. This bridge's job was to supply water to the neighbouring area. I believe this is part of the old aqueduct, believe it or not. Charlie might want to go through it. You want to go through it? Go on. Off he goes. Oh, this is it. And it's so overgrown. The unmarked graves right here. The 7 children buried here belong to 2 of the pioneer families from the area. Those families being the Purrington and the Watmore families. Back in the 1840s, there were no medical facilities outside of Melbourne. At the time, smallpox, scarlet fever, and also something called the chill was getting around. It is believed that Mrs. Watmore looked after some people who had smallpox or chickenpox. I was reading that young Robert Purrington passed away one day after having the chill. The site was marked in 1985 with a plaque and crosses during Victoria's 150th anniversary. Well, out of the few photos I actually have from here, they're taken up above. Someone stood up above there and took a photo down. I'm not going to do that, just because of the I don't really want to be stepping on where these children are buried, and obviously the grass is very overgrown, so just out of respect, unless I can walk up around and look down, I'll do it, but I won't be. Well, pretty sombering experience, but I believe the house they lived in was only just up above here on the hill, so that's why they're buried sort of in a bit of a random spot. But yeah, now I'm just going to head a bit further down here to an apple tree. This apple tree is known as Batman Apple Tree. John Batman is best known for his role in the founding of Melbourne. The tree was once part of an orchard planted by Frederick Flintoff. Flintoff owned a small wooden house on this property. Flintoff purchased the apple tree from John Batman, which is believed to have been brought over from Van Diemen's Land, now known as Tasmania. Some records show that this apple tree is one of the oldest living apple trees in Victoria. One photo I have taken here kind of matches up here. You can see that piece of concrete there on the left hand side. I believe, yeah, there it is right there. in amongst the foliage. Big old bit of concrete, which I believe was put there to keep the tree from falling over. Oh, sorry Charlie, we've got about an hour and a bit walk ahead of us home, so I'm giving Charlie a bit of a rest here next to the apple tree. Pretty cool. I wish there was an apple on there and I could pick it. That'd be awesome. Well, I really hope you guys have been enjoying these little history walks that I've been doing. I really enjoy doing them. It's some of my favourite stuff to do, to film. I love it. Now, if you have any places in mind that you guys want me to see document, please feel free to send them to me or leave a comment below. You can send it to me on Instagram, anything like that. Because they're the sort of videos that I love making. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll be notified every time I upload. Follow me along on Instagram @Muitube. See you guys on the next adventure.